Hi guys, Figure-Boi here, back with another video, and today I thought I'd showcase off some of the new Star Wars Blu-rays I bought over HMV very recently. They've just arrived today, hence why I'm reviewing these. So I've always planned to rebuy all the original Star Wars films, as in prequels and the originals on Blu-ray for a while, ever since I started getting Blu-rays. I basically realised that though I own the original 6 on DVD already, you do realise that you could easily rebuy these even if you've bought all the sequels on DVD and stuff like that. Because the original ones I've got over here, which I'll showcase at the end of the video, just for a reflection bit and comparison, don't follow the same style, so yeah, you could easily just omit them and replace them, and it wouldn't make any difference whatsoever. Considering you could kind of just toss the sequels and all that aside and say that's its whole other thing, like Disney canon, as some people like to quote it, but Legends canon, whatever, I don't know what it's called, I just call it fan fiction. So yeah, let's start off with the prequels, and we'll shove these to the side because obviously they do not compare to the brilliant prequels. So yeah, I love these new covers, and I especially like the fact they actually have slip covers on them, because I was worried that from the pictures on the actual website that they didn't have slip covers, which slip covers makes them look cooler and more special, like me. Right, so but it turns out they do. I had to go on eBay there to check that. But they do, thank God, because I was worried that it was going to be like, some have slip covers, some don't, and I end up taking all the slip covers off and shoving them somewhere, just for the sake of consistency. So there you go. Yeah, The Phantom Menace is considered by some to be the most boring one, but I can definitely agree with that. When I was watching all these films on Disney Plus, because I decided to rewatch them on Disney Plus before I bought all the Blu-rays like a month later. It's one way to help me fall asleep. I mean, not all of it's boring, and I can definitely understand why some people may find it boring, because when it came to the pod race bit, it was almost like, and them on Tatooine and all that, it was almost like, what am I watching? Like, what am I doing? But to be fair, some of it is almost like, I really like the foreshadowing, like with Anakin saying no one can kill a Jedi and stuff like that, because I mean, I props George Lucas for some of it. Not all of it's terrible, and I know a lot of people like to talk about how cool Darth Maul was, which I think I definitely prefer him in the film, because I don't like the way he speaks. I just don't like his character. He's just a bit too edgy for my liking, but I still like his design and everything else as a Sith Lord, like fight-wise and stuff like that in this film. I definitely liked him. But I suppose Clone Wars gave him a bit more character, and I do definitely support that, but he definitely is not one of my favourite Star Wars characters by any means, but there you go. The Chancellor, yeah, it's surprised me, sure, but a welcome one. Yeah, he's cool. I actually liked Ian McDiarmid in this movie, even though he didn't really get to. He only was Palpatine for like the holographic bits. But anyway, here you have like the thing that comes inside, which basically lists all the ones you can get. I'm only getting these 6, and which I've got here. These ones I will not bother with. But yeah, because originally I was going to go search for the original box set of 6, but I'm so glad I waited, and I'm so glad I found about this. Like, good job for Facebook ads sometimes, even though you get too many. Just absolutely brilliant. And here's the discs, which I probably will watch the bonus features this time. Beats the Duel of the Fates, is that, I think, on this disc? I think it's, I don't know. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. And I will definitely watch the bonus features if I hadn't already said that. I'll probably do that for all of them. So there you go, there's the cover for Phantom Menace. I don't know what that was. Right, that was me going into simp mode, then I've turned to the simp side. Right, next we have Attack of the Clones, which features Padme wonderfully on the cover with edgy Anakin, or angsty Anakin, or whatever you want to call him. I don't know if they'd start calling him that till Revenge of the Sith, but I think he was already a bit dodgy in this one. You've got Jango Fett on the cover in the background. I've noticed it's so random. Like the way they edit like Mace Windu into the on the post, it's almost like it's just been spat on there with Yoda behind him. But still, it's probably my favourite cover of the 3, to be fair. And not just for Padme, but mainly just for Padme. But here's the back. I call the Attack of the Clones my favourite one of the prequels. Mainly, but then it's almost like it's complicated because it's almost like I shared this meme on Instagram where I said I'd rewatch Revenge of the Sith at 24 hours, more likely to rewatch Revenge of the Sith for 24 hours straight than this film. But I still prefer this one over. I think it's complicated. How can I say that? If I say that Revenge of the Sith, I'd rather watch Revenge of the Sith on the leap than this. Then surely if this is the better one, why would I? Part of me feels as though it's almost like this film feels a bit longer to me. I kind of prefer this one's story, Padme, and the Battle of Geonosis and stuff like that, and Jango Fett. But I just feel as though I couldn't find myself rewatching this one over and over again. You could say in fear that it'll spoil it for me. Yeah, I think this one always sticks out to me the most. And if you I'll open up the inside of the disc, which has the clones on the upside down and some more special features, and the same booklet that comes in all of them. Right, so that's that. Next one, I might split this into, this will be part 1 actually, we'll call this part 1, but it is technically part of one big solid video really. I mean, I could edit the videos together. Maybe I might do that, I've got the editing app now. Actually, yeah, I could actually. So, I'm just talking bollocks now. So here you go, Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, I've all got this sticker on them, but I ain't gonna peel them off. Right, yes, right, definitely. Oh, Darth Vader on it. Yeah, it's weird because they don't even have Emperor Palpatine on any of these covers, but you have C-3PO here in the background. I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that he can understand Sith language or something. But yeah, he's there. And Padme, of course, is on the cover every time. I like how both lightsabers are red here. So it's like they're both kind of I don't know. I was gonna make some metaphor, but I don't know what metaphor I was gonna make. Maybe they've both have gone full. Well, I know Anakin's the one that's gone to the dark side, but Obi-Wan's turned to the dark side because he's killing his friend. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. It's just the way the DVD's been edited. So there you go. Thank you. I keep calling it DVD. Sorry, I'm just used to DVD. Right. And I think this is the bit when he's all annoyed because he's. Oh no, this is to do with Palpatine, isn't it? About spying on the Chancellor. I think that's what that's about. There you go. Yeah, I think I'll definitely rewatch these with the commentary. I think after I've watched these with my bro who hasn't even seen any of the Star Wars films properly, so I don't know if he's gonna like this or not. Maybe I just say simp over Padme or something. It's not the reason most guys watch the prequels these days. Right, there you go, and I think I'll leave it at that. Actually, yeah, I think I'll look over the other half in a bit. So, okay, that's part 1, but I'm going to see if I can merge these videos together once I'm done. Anyway, thanks for watching the first half, and this is just going to carry on, isn't it? Because I'm ending this video. Okay, this bit marks part 1, alright? This marks part 1. Okay, and then I'll edit the video together. Peace out. And then it'll cut to the next one. Hey guys, Darth Fig is back with the second half of the video. So I suppose he could have used that bit that I kind of said I was going to cut it here, and obviously it was going to go on to the next one as one long video, even though I kind of ended it so it could be like 2 separate videos. So yeah, a bit of a breather if you even made it that far. But here you go. There you go. Now we're going on to the originals, the better ones. Yeah. Right, because we got Carrie Fisher in this. God bless her. Right, yeah, A New Hope, my favourite one of the bunch, the original one. I stick to this being my favourite one, and I love how they've included the iconic shot of the three of them here. They've done Chewbacca dirty. Chewbacca's hardly on any of the covers except this one. I mean, because they not only do they treat Palpatine dirty, actually that's two things I want to point out before I continue. I realise I call the slips inside booklets. That's not what I meant. I meant leaflet. So I'm just used to saying booklets. And another thing about Phantom Menace, when I said Palpatine, I meant him as the Emperor. Okay, now that I pointed it out, now we can continue before you start trying to correct me or leave horrible comments in the description. No one leaves comments, really. Except one of the deadliest Sith in the galaxy. Right, there you go. Phantom Menace. Here you go, this is the cover for the Phantom Menace. No, it's not the New Hope. Right, the Death Star. I can't say how much I love these covers. They're absolutely brilliant. Right, so A New Hope, absolutely brilliant film. Definitely, I'm glad that this film was successful, because if it wasn't, then we wouldn't have Hot Padme. Right, so, yeah. And I love the fact that they have, I love this disc the most. Like, just George Lucas casually sitting there giving his orders. I actually really respect this man more than I ever did before. I know he can be a bit of a prick, but I suppose if you have a creative vision, you don't want people to fuck it up. So yeah, just but again, Anthony Daniels is chilling, and Mark Hamill with Annette McGuinness being like, okay, so how long do we have to film this shit film for? Right, so that's my Alec McGuinness impression. I think that's exactly how he sounded like on set. And then we have a lovely shot of her bending over, or Leia bending over to give R2-D2 a message, which ends up kicking off the original trilogy. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Moment of silence for you to cringe. Right, yeah. Favourite of the three. And I'll do a little short to be Stormtrooper. Yeah, am I just spouting out random quotes from this film? Right, for no apparent reason. Alright, The Empire Strikes Back. Now I believe this is my new second favourite one. Right, because originally I was saying Return of the Jedi was better, then I rewatched it and thought, no, it's not. Empire Strikes Back is better. What the hell was I talking about? Right, so, yeah, I love how they've got Boba Fett on the cover, even though he doesn't even play, like, a significant role. He's just in it for a bit. But I suppose people love him for his costume and stuff like that. He just stands out and he's cool, and you really wish you could have a movie based on him. Instead we get the Mandalorian that thinks he... right there, Mando! Oh, my God. Some of this really cringy as hell. But apparently Boba Fett's supposed to be in it at some point. In it. And they're bringing back everyone, and that's really bothering me at the minute. I'm really concerned that it's gonna end up like Rebels. But but the thing is, I like live action Star Wars more than I like animated Star Wars. So even though I don't necessarily like Darth Maul in the animated series, I think maybe in the movies he'll be better if they continue to expand on him after, spoiler alert, bringing him back in Solo. So yeah, but maybe. So, yeah. And I am your father, Luke. We can end this. Let's rule the galaxy as father and son. Oh, I love this shot. I wish I was Han. I mean, because, yeah, even though, I mean, Luke is cooler to me. I prefer Luke, but I can't be Luke, because then I wouldn't be able to go out with Princess Leia, because then that would be incest. So, yeah, even though they kiss in this film. There's so many good things about these covers. I can't stress this enough. I would definitely recommend it. I'll put a link in the description for all of these. Did I show off the disc? I think I showed off the disc. I can't remember if I showed off the disc. No, I didn't. Right, here's the discs. The iconic ending shot. And they basically realise that Han is stuck in a rock. Right, it's stuck in a rock. Right. Then I'm going for a bit of a... having a bit of a moment here. Trying to put these covers on. So you know, now all you see is the dark. Right, there you go. And then the last one, before I show off these last DVDs, just to end it off, we have the Return of the Jedi with me on the cover. There I am, chilling out with my girl, Princess Leia. Rest in peace again. No disrespect. Right, yeah, people, I know a lot of people have mixed feelings towards this film. They consider it a good film, but they said the Ewoks were, like, a bit, kind of ruined it, and I just love the fact they've just used the most, like, they got, like, a picture of Darth Vader off Google Images. That's what it feels like, and they just slapped it on, and there's just him with his arms crossed. And Yoda's just thinking, Princess Leia was hot in that bikini she was. And that's me. I think that's what I was thinking. So, yeah. So, I love that bikini. Why did they not include that on here? Oh, no. You got Emperor Palpatine on the back, at least. Okay, that's fair enough. Right, unless they better have her in a bikini on one of the discs. Oh, no, they don't. Oh, stupid. But yeah, I think it was very good. I think, yeah, the whole trilogy of Anakin Skywalker joining the dark side is the, why are my hands getting in the way? The I let you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's all resolved. I don't think everyone's happily ever after. Let's just pretend that the sequels never happened, okay? And Anakin gets to shag, not Anakin, Luke gets to shag Mara Jade, no even else, even though that's like canon, not canon, is it? That's Legends canon, and then again, but I've still got a question. I'm hoping someone can answer this question for me. Technically speaking, wouldn't not, as in technically balance for that Luke didn't bring balance to the Force because Han Solo's son joins the dark side, even in the or was it Luke Skywalker? I don't know. In the Legends or something. So I'm confused. I don't know. That's a valid point, because it's also like, if you're going to criticize, unless you mean about the Jedi actually coming back, then I don't know. Anyway, let's cut it off here and I'll quickly show off the DVDs. You've made it this far. Now we are on the last bit of the video, which I basically just quickly show off these last remaining DVDs that I've owned for the past decade, because I think it was in 2010 that I got these DVDs, and I went for a massive Star Wars phase. I remember Star Wars being the theme of the McDonald's Happy Meal, and us going down to McDonald's at 6 o'clock in the evening, which back then was pretty late, which isn't these days. But yeah, pretty goddamn good. And we used to have this like Yoda toy, like Happy Meal toy, and we basically used to swear. I remember us on the junior school playground asking it really disgusting questions and shaking it to see what you answer. It was like a magic 8-ball kind of Yoda thing. I don't know if any of you had one. This was UK, by the way. Oh my god. Oh man, that takes me. I used to pretty flap my hands back then if anyone said a swear word on the playground. Mummy, I swore today. And I mean, I suppose some people might argue it's still the same today, but yeah. Who's that? Someone at the door. No one. Right, the Phantom Menace. This is the Phantom Menace one. I had this on VHS as well. I also want to point out that I keep saying some random things, right? I keep getting my words mixed up. When I said sit, I meant stand. And I said that they realised that Han was actually, they already knew, they saw him going to the machine. It wasn't just, oh my god, he's just in a rock. I meant as in, they're realising the situation of him being in a rock. Right, I'm not completely retarded. It's just that I have a habit, like, of saying random things. But you got to appreciate the booklets they had in these. I suppose this makes them slightly better. Oh, it's the same picture on here. But the disc, oh, I like the Darth Maul disc. That's good. I think it's got on here. You've got like the just hiccup. Right, the checkpoints. Right, so there you go. That's that one. Okay, because I think I tried to rewatch Star Wars ages ago, and I started with this one, and I was going to move on to Attack of the Clones, but I never did. But I'm so glad I rewatched it on Disney Plus, because there's no way I would have appreciated it half as much, I don't think. Actually, that's not true. I really liked it when I watched it on the telly, actually. So maybe I would have done. Maybe it's just a matter of watching it consistently. Right. There's the one for Attack of the Clones. I think Jango Fett's on one of them. Count Dooku, my favourite. Count Dooku is my favourite of them all. Alright, so there you go. There's the booklet for that one. Here's the discs here. I was wondering if there was a Jango Fett pictures on here. So there you go. There you go, Depressed. Attack of the Clones. Now we're on to Revenge of the Sith. I did have like a sticker like this on both of these two, but for whatever reason I took them off and then I replaced them with these stickers from a sticker book for whatever reason. But you gotta love this cover, and just Palpatine on here, it's amazing. So I'm thinking of giving these away to someone, because technically I don't need them anymore, and it's good to be that good Samaritan. Right, so yeah. No! You know, there's some pictures you can hear. So, there you go, there's that one. I'm guessing that every kid has these DVDs, literally. And then, oh, they're really special, I got a limited edition one. No, I hate it when I see it, like, CEX, like, and you see them loose, like, and it says, like in a box set edition, like the slim cases. Just like, not for individual sale, yet they're selling them for individual sale. Love this retro artwork. That reminds me, I need to find my land speed. It's got to be somewhere. I used to think that Lego Star Wars 2 was the sequel to the complete saga, but then I realised, because they used to call what was it, Lego Clone Wars as Lego Star Wars 3, and then I realised that you do realise it's the two games combined, right, of the first Star Wars and this one. Okay, I didn't realise that at the time, but now I know. Good job I didn't. Because originally I was going to go search it, go look for a copy of it. God, how stupid I must have been. And yeah, that is the true shot. Why couldn't they have kept it like that? In like the, I know that they're trying to make it all link the whole saga, but it kind of tarnishes it. Because why would he be young Anakin? It wouldn't make any sense. And I've got another question. How did he get robes? Can he buy robes in the spirit world or something? Do they have like a Primark there or something? I don't know. I've always wondered that. Right, there you go. So that's that. Yeah. Next we have Empire Strikes Back. Padme. Leia, what the hell am I talking about today? Seriously, what's the matter with me? Right, so Empire Strikes Back. Oh my god. Lucky sod. And it's the same inside as well, it's the same inside for all of them. And there's the discs. And just so we can quickly close this up and you can be free again. Return of the Jedi. And at least this one has a picture of her in the bikini on it. So that's what makes this slightly better. I like how they've got like the artwork editions on the back of the DVDs. You gotta love that. So there you go. Return of the Jedi. What are you doing? Oh no, I thought he was staring at tits or something. Luke. Right, there you go. The same. There you go. Right, I think we're done here. Right, so there you go. Execute Order 69 and we're out. Thanks for this. And I hope you enjoyed my video, even though I've been rambling on. And my last comment is, I think Kathleen Kennedy has something to do with the design of this. Of like, on the side, like the rainbow LGBT kind of vibes I'm getting from this. No offense to LGBT people. Don't cut me in half. Don't throw me into a rubbish pit. Don't like toss me into the Sarlacc pit or something. God, calm down. Right, I think that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I know that I've just spent the last 3 minutes just flicking through old DVDs. But I suppose it's better than 30 minutes of being overly detailed. And I think this video actually has rounded up to 30 minutes, or near that, which is more than I planned. Oh, damn. I don't know how I get my ad money, but hopefully I'll get it like 1 million in bulk, and I'd really appreciate it if we can get to 1 billion subscribers by next week. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I think we'll leave it there. Even though I think I've said that twice. Moment of silence for my mental retardation.